This video will properly explain how to upload your book project to Ms. Briggle's website. Don't forget, this is the only way you can upload your project and turn it in. You cannot turn your project in by bringing it to school or just sharing it with Ms. Briggle through Google Docs. You must upload your project through the SSR tab on Ms. Briggle's website. So, step 1. You've read your book for the month, and now you're done. Hooray! To turn your project in, you go to Ms. Briggle's website. You can get to it through the school's website, on the teacher website page. You can also just put in amandabriggle.wixsite.com/BriggleEnglish. Don't forget the password is room 214. Once you're on the home page of the website, click the SSR tab. After clicking the tab, you'll see the monthly book project box pop up. You're going to need to click the login box on the right side of the page. And when you click the login box, you can put in the email and password that we made in class. You can look up that email and password on your password doc if you have forgotten it. Your email should be your CECHS email. Once you put in your email and password, the page should refresh and you should be back to seeing the monthly book projects boxes. Once you do that, you need to click on the month that you need to turn in. Please make sure you turn in your book project to the month box you need to use. If you turn in October in September, I will not know to look there. So, if you're turning in the September book project, click on the picture and box that says September book project. A new page will pop up and you'll see people who have already turned in book projects. There'll be a list. Click the orange button that says Create New Post. A box will pop up that says Give this post a title, and it will say Get your thoughts out there. Use this space to put them in words. This box works exactly like a Word document. Okay, you just type in there. You don't really need to worry about font or anything like that. You just type. You do need to give your post a title, and your title should just be your first and last name and then September book project or book project. So give your post a title, and then you need to explain what book you read and the author of the book first. If you don't say those things, I cannot grade your project or know what you're talking about. Then you also need to explain a short summary of the book. If there's some kind of big twist, don't give it away. Just basically explain what happens. That way someone else who reads this can know if they're interested in the book or not. You also need to give a rating. It doesn't matter what scale you use. You can create the scale 1 out of 5, out of 10. Some people make it specifically to their book. If it's about space, they give the book 5 planets out of 10 planets, whatever. It doesn't matter. So after putting your summary and your rating and the book title and author, it's time to add your project. You add your project one of 2 ways. You either link your project into the post or you add a picture of your project. If you did a collage or some kind of art project, then you need to put a picture of it. If you did a video or you wrote something in a Google Doc, then you need to link your project. I will explain how to do both of those here, but you have to put your project into this post or you can't turn it in. To link your project, you type some words, like for example, I wrote an alternative ending. Click here to read it. And then to create the link, you highlight the words that you want to become a link. After you highlight any words in this post, a little bar will pop up. This bar will let you bold the words, italicize them, or make them into a link. The little box that looks like a paperclip is the link button. Click that link button, and then a box will pop up where you can add a link. Then you need to go wherever your project is. Say you've made a video and put it on YouTube. Go to the YouTube video and get the link. If you've made a Google Doc, which most of you will, go to the Google Doc, click Share, and then click Get Shareable Link. And then you should copy the link under Anyone with the link can view. Okay, if you just share the document with me, that won't be good enough. Other people are going to be in this posting seeing your project. If you just share it with Ms. Briggle, she's going to be the only one that can see it. And then when other people go in to look at your project, they're not going to be able to. So you need to make sure that your Google Doc is set on anyone with the link can view. And then you copy that link, and then you go back to the post where you're turning in your book project and paste this link in that box from your Google Doc. Okay? After you paste in the link, save it, and then it will take you back to your post. So that's how you link a project into the post. To add a picture of your project, there's a little camera and a little video button at the bottom. You click that, and then you can add a video from your computer or a picture from your computer. Those are just things that you should have saved to your computer beforehand, and now you can put them in your post. Make sure you review your whole post and make sure you have your summary, your rating, the book title, the book author, and the picture of your project and a link. If you don't put a picture of your project, you could put a picture of your book cover. Okay, you should have some kind of picture in there. So after you push publish, this is where you can make sure everything worked properly. Click your link and make sure your project opens. If you don't click your link and test it, how will you know it works? If you turn a project in and don't test your link, and then I go to grade it, or someone else goes to read it, and it doesn't work, then that's on you. You must test your links. Make sure the picture pops up and you can read everything. This is important. So after you click that, you can click back on the main category like September Book Project and make sure your post is in the list, and then you're pretty much done. The last step you can do is to click that gray circle for your account in the right hand corner and then click log out, and you won't be signed in anymore, and then no one else can create one under your name if they're in that computer. So that's how you turn in a monthly book project. The number one things are to make sure you have all the requirements in there, you link your project properly, and you make sure your project gets in the right category.